there's already enough shit on the wall to insulate the house at that point of time. Like the kind of shit that has been flinged by your neighbors for you supposedly ruining a woman's life. The kind of stuff they see in places like India or China, where you have sex with a woman or and then don't marry her, and whether or not you did it, it doesn't matter, because in India you have this law where you can be fucked in the ass, because you promised this girl, or we're just talking to this girl, to get married, and and you find out that she is a pastor, or you find out that she has been cheating on you, and she's going to use that law against you. So it's not as easy or as simple in these third world countries anymore as you people think that it is. Simultaneously, we as men also have a pressure to get married, in these countries by the age of 30 or 35, something like that, or else we are like a loser who doesn't do stuff like, the traditional masculine stuff. Another point which I have been trying to get across: after you have this kind of a job, so let's say if to gain any kind of muscle, you are already not going to gain a large amount of muscle no matter what you do, unless you have insane genetics. um, you still have to work hours and hours in the gym. For that you have to work 2 hours. I'm going to drop the state: unless you're putting in 2 hours at the gym every single day, and by that I mean every single day, all kinds of exercise included, without steroids, most of you are not going to see any kind of significant muscle growth. And even then, it's not going to be something that is significant. It's not going to be something which is going to incredibly increase your sexual market value. In fact, a woman would probably see you and she would probably feel like you are a better guy to be her slave. A physically strong slave is better than an obese or underweight slave. That's the thing, because again, they care about your face, they care about your height a lot. Most of you guys are not tall for wherever you're from. I am kind of lucky to be tall for where I'm from. I'm nothing special on a global level. I wouldn't be very tall in the West at all. I'm like 5'10". I'll be average in the West. But I'm tall for where I'm from. But again, your height matters. Your face matters. You spend hours in the gym. It's not going to do a lot to your face. Maybe it's going to cut your weight down. But again, here's a tiny little crevice here too. Without steroids, you're not going to gain muscles fast. You're just going to look like a underfed, malnourished chicken pretty quick. And I know a lot of guys in the looks maxing circle do this. They drop their body fat to unhealthy levels just to see their jaw pop out. And yeah, for the gym, I'm also being very honest about this. For the gym, to make any kinds of improvements to your face, for the average guy doesn't have a jaw which pops out till they're below 10% or 12% body fat. And keep in mind, it's an unhealthy thing. It's not a healthy thing. It's 100% going to lower your satisfaction in life. You have to diet, you cannot have anything good, like, all kinds of horrible stuff. It's quite interesting because these people will tell you, oh, is running after women all you need? While their entire advice, work 12 hours per day, then work out, then do skincare, is all about, it's all about just running after women, instead of doing the thing which will make women run after you instead. How else do I put it? All of this is running after women. Working out 2 hours per day is running after women. Most people do not work out to be healthy. Most people would live a long life anyways, even if they're not working out. Most people live to 70 or 80 anyways, even if they do not work out. My grandma lived to 80 and she didn't see gym for a single day of her life. With modern medicine, people are rather healthy, even if they do not work out. Anyways, don't get this out of your head. You can be average weight and average musculature. Of course, not obese or underweight, but you can be reasonably average. Do not work out, and you will be perfectly all right and live to 80 years of age. You don't need to hit the gym for that. You don't need to do skincare for that. People are only going to the gym to look better these days. Nobody needs 2 hours of gym to remain healthy. At home you can just manage your diet and you'll probably be fine anyways. That requires far less time, which brings me to the next point: time. Like, how the fuck do people have this much time? Like, let's see what's on the roster. You work 7 to 10 hours per day outside, then you get home. No, then you do not get home. Then you spend 2 hours in the gym for minimal muscle growth, which does nothing to your face. Then you come home, and instead of doing the dishes, you start doing skincare, and your wife starts screaming at you. Oh, why are you not doing the housework? I have to work double shift. I have to work double shift. I have to raise the children. Oh, this is unpaid labor. And then you have all of this, and then again you go back to sleep after you do the dishes. 18 hours a day, 16 hours a day, gone. Boom, just completely gone. Toiling at the house, at the gym, at your work. No time with children, no time for sex, nothing. Like, these people are basically telling you to work for a happy life, which you have no time to enjoy. Oh, bro, just work hard and you will have a happy life. Yeah, how do I have a happy life if I don't even have the time to enjoy life? After I work 16 hours a day, I go to sleep. Is that the definition of happy life by any stretch of imagination? It isn't.